Mambo VP, this is Havana TV and I am your host Amani Jessica. Feel free to interact with us on our social media platforms at Havana TV Facebook, Havana TV Instagram and Havana TV Twitter. Mimi utanipata pale Instagram at Amani_Jessica. So today with me is a sensational, very beautiful Ruguru. Hi! So I'm going to let her introduce herself. I believe maybe namjua, maybe some of you out there are wondering who is Ruguru, so kindly introduce yourself to us.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Ruguru. I'm a 22-year-old singer from Kenya. Yeah.
Oh, don't you just love her voice? Hi guys, so feminine. So basically Ruguru, you're here because of your amazing talent. So before we begin, do you mind maybe give us a little bit of a cappella?
Oh,
serenade us.
Alright, let me start. What song do I sing? There's so many now. Oh my god.
One of your favorites. Pick from that. Yeah.
Okay. Sikudangani nikisema nakupenda, penzi lako kwangu kweli nisotenda. All I have is what I'm giving, I surrender. Niamini nakupenda.
That's for sure, for Sheezy. Amazing. I really love your voice.
Thank you.
So on Matters Music, when did you start? Like when did it all begin?
I started singing, like I've been singing ever since I could remember, but I started releasing music around 2018.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Okay. So probably is there any other profession you're doing aside from music, or you're doing music professionally and fully?
Besides music, I am also in school. I'm in university, so I'm doing music and I'm also studying.
Okay, do they like correlate the course you're doing, music?
I mean, if you really try and like put them together, they could correlate. Yeah.
But basically they don't.
No.
Okay, so you say 2020 when you began the music professionally?
2018.
2018.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
How has it been so far? Like the support from your family, friends? Do your parents support music?
Yeah, they do. They support my music, and I'm really happy for that. My family supports me, my friends support me, and it's been like literally the most important thing that I could possibly ask for is the support that I have from both my parents, my family, and my friends.
Okay, amazing, great. So, how had it been so far? Like, how do you feel the journey has been? Has it been easy? Has it been hard? Are there challenges in between? Maybe you could talk about that.
I mean, it's been up and down. There are obviously my low moments where I feel like I shouldn't be doing music. That I should do something else, and there are definitely a lot of highs where I'm just like on top of the world, but it's just like up and down, but it's normal. Okay,
so the low moments, the low and the highs, which override the other? Are they the low moments or the high moments?
The high moments, definitely. If the low moments were more, just be like, wait a second, I should not be doing this.
You should rethink.
Yeah.
Great. So I would want to know, like, during the journey, what are some of the challenges you could really point out that have been major since you began up until now?
I think one of the challenges has been kind of breaking through to the wider like audience, because a lot of the music industry is gate kept. I don't know if that's a word, but there are a lot of gatekeepers in the music industry, so it's very hard to get to a point where like a lot of people are listening to your music, because there are certain obstacles that you have to really like overcome to get to that point, and I'm still like going through them, so that's definitely been the biggest challenge.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm interested to know, like, around the music industry, is there maybe somebody you look up to locally, internationally?
Internationally, I look up to Beyonce.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, her work ethic is amazing.
True.
Her talent is unimaginable. The other day I saw people saying Beyonce is overrated, and I was just like, you can't say Beyonce is overrated just because you don't like her music. You not liking her music doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve all of the accomplishments that she's made. and within Africa, my role model is Tiwa Savage.
Wow.
Yeah, she's also so amazing.
Okay.
Such a brilliant woman.
Okay. So given a chance to pick somebody you could work with in the music industry, locally first, let's start with locally, who would you want to work with?
I'd want to work with Bridget Blue.
Wow,
I
yes.
want to work with Karun, Akina Salty Soul, Steph Capella, Blinky Bill, who else? Very.
That's a whole album.
Yeah, all of these. I want to work with all of those guys, like, and there are way more that I haven't mentioned, but there's so many artists I want to work with.
So how about internationally, outside borders?
Internationally, I'd want to work with a lot of African artists. I don't think I would want to work with like a Western artist per se. I'd want to work with a lot of West African artists, South African artists, like Burna Boy, Kamompela, San L, those guys. Yeah.
Okay. So there's been this notion that goes around where, especially around the music industry and the ladies, as per se, where it's more or less thought that for a lady to actually make it in the industry, they have to be, I'm really looking for better words to put. They have to pass through, for lack of a better word, they have to pass through a gent who has already made it in the industry, so that they actually get upper hand. What's your idea of that?
I feel like it's true, but it doesn't have to be the case. Like, a lot of women have gone through, like, have accomplished the things that they've accomplished through like other men or like the help of other men. But I feel like that narrative needs to change. That women, like us as women, we're very intelligent, we're very capable, we're able to do the things that a lot of men think we can't do. So I think the narrative needs to change. But it's true, like I don't say most of the time, but sometimes that's the case.
Have you sort of experienced any of that? Have you been in a scenario where probably someone tried to tell you that this is how it goes here, so play part to go home?
Thank goodness I've never been in such a situation, and I feel like I would read the situation before it even happens. And honestly, like, as much as a lot of women have like done that, I have nothing against them like doing what they need to do.
Okay.
But I feel like I wouldn't be able to really enjoy the fruits of my labor, like if I made it in that way. Yeah.
True. And then there's this other thing, right? Where artists are really, especially here in Kenya, they're really going for kiki, for them to be able to, be on the trends, for their music to be able to sell. Like, what's your idea of that? And would you at any point ever try such?
Try such kiki? What's that? Gosh, I feel uncultured.
Like the fact that you actually asked what's that, I already know the answer. I should never try kiki. Well, like they're doing something to attract attention, so that before a release of a song, they do something to attract attention, so that when they release it, numbers actually come.
Oh, like a publicity stunt.
Exactly.
Bad publicity is good publicity. That's
all publicity is
all
good
publicity is good publicity. No, I would never do that. I don't think I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm interested to know, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's my boyfriend over there.
Oh my
If you can hear me, if you can wave.
You don't know if you can wave?
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me.
He'll be okay coming on camera. We'll show you guys. So he's actually brought you to the interview. That's really...
It's sweet. It's sweet, yeah.
He supports you so much.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Must be nice.
You're gonna make me blush in front of all these people.
Must be so nice. So, around your music, do you have a manager or do you do these things solo?
I do have a manager. That's also one of my managers.
Okay, guys, you see her pointing this way every now and then. We're going to ask them to actually come if they'll accept, so that you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, there's some people BTS. Yeah, so that's one of my managers, and I have another manager called Sam. They're amazing. They're amazing, yeah.
So do you feel it's best to work with a manager compared to working solo?
In some ways, yes. There are perks that come with working solo, and there are perks that come with working with a team. And I feel like with a team, like, you have a lot of support, and you have a lot of, because like sometimes it may get overwhelming. There's certain things that you can't do that they could help with. There are times when you need creative input. There are times that you need like a lot of people to like come together to create one really great idea. But then at the same time, when you're alone, when you're like independent completely, you have total control over what you want to do. Like you don't have to ask someone like, is this okay, or what do you think about this? It's just like whatever I want to do, I want to do. If I want to be Doja Cat and release a house today, I'm doing it. Yeah.
So, but your preference is working with a team.
Most definitely.
Okay, so around the 254, so to say, there are a lot of female artists and a lot of them that are upcoming. What do you feel makes Ruguru different from the rest? What do you feel sets you apart?
I feel like every artist, like male or female, gosh, I don't know how to speak, male or female,
Yeah, right.
in Kenya is different in their own way. So for me, like, I'm my own individual person, so I create my own individual music, I have my own individual personality, and I appeal to people in my own way, different from any other artist. So I won't really look at other artists and be like, okay, how can I be different from them, or how can I be the same as them, because it's just me and my music and like me as a person. So me just being individual and being my own human being is what I bring differently to everybody.
What you bring to the music industry table, so to say. Okay, so let's talk about your EP. It's a newly released, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Released on which date?
It came out on the 2nd of September.
Okay, tell us about that EP.
The EP has 5 tracks and 1 bonus track. It's a feel-good album. Sorry, EP. It's a feel-good EP. I keep on catching myself like, it's not an album, it's an EP. But it's feel-good. It has amazing songs for you to listen to if you want to get in like a good mood, if you want to hype yourself up. It also has like 1 or 2 really slow songs as well that you can listen to and just like be in your feels. Yeah, I feel like it's a great debut album because it's EP, you see. I feel like it's a great debut EP because it's like very light. It's a very nice introduction, like, because it's my first ever project. I feel like it's the best way that I could like present myself to everybody, like, hey guys, let's have fun. Especially the having fun part, because it's basically telling you like, I can be fun when I want to.
Okay, so what's the name of that particular EP?
It's called Ruguru.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Ruguru. It's self-titled.
Okay, do you have a reason as to why the name?
Because it's my first project. It's an introduction, like basically, hi, I'm Ruguru. Here.
Here's what I do. Okay. So any collabos in the EP?
Yes, there are collabs with Kahush.
Wow.
There's a collab with Heart the Band, and there's also one with Mbithi.
Okay.
Yeah, so
those are actually big artists in the 254. Was it hard? Okay, I would like to know like the process of getting them to do the songs with you. How was it like? Like, did you look for them? Did they look for you? Was the process hard?
It wasn't hard per se. With Kahush, we knew each other before.
Oh, great.
So I had worked on a song with him like back in the day, and we met up and I told him like, I have this song and I feel like you'd really sound good on it. And he was like, hey, say less. He entered the studio and it was amazing.
I actually thought when you mentioned Kahush, I actually thought you went through a hustle trying to get Kahush, because there was this time when Kahush was like, yo guys, I'm not doing music.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Also, it was before he like took a break.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, so it wasn't that difficult getting him, and then also obviously like he liked the song, so he was like, this is great. He hopped on it, and one thing led to another, and like the song became Wako. And then with Heart the Band, now that was my team's doing. Okay. Props to them. They talked to Heart the Band, and I had released Blessings as a single last year. So they talked to Had the Band, and Had the Band listened to Blessings, and they were like, we would really want to do a remix for this song.
Okay.
Would you be down to like remaster it completely? Like, let's remake the song, strip it down, keep the hook, and we just do a completely different song based off of Blessings. So I was like, I say less. One thing led to another. And then we had Blessings, and then with Mbithi, Mbithi is one of the writers that helped me with the EP. So we'd worked with each other for a long time. Okay. One studio session, we were writing, what's the song? This Time. And he was just like, can we put a verse in this? I was like, say less! One thing led to another. Yeah.
That's amazing. So in the EP, is there a particular song that you find a favorite?
Yes.
Which is?
Breathless.
Could you please?
Yeah.
An acapella.
Alright. Don't tell everybody how I feel about you. I can't figure it out. All I want is you. When I'm low, you're my child. When I'm blue, you're my sunshine. Sababu yako nimedata wenihiri mimi wako.
Oh my god, it's a love song.
Yeah.
I would love to know the inspiration. I'm going to point on this side.
That would be so. I'm just like, yep, that's it.
I got the inspiration. That's it. Tell us about the inspiration of this song.
I wrote the song with Mbithi last year, or like a year and a half ago, so it's quite old. And we were just in the studio thinking like, let's do a love song, because we had done a lot of like club bops, you know, catchy songs. We were like, let's do a love song. And initially, like, it wasn't the way it sounds on the EP. Okay. It was very unconventional. Like, it barely had a hook. It barely had a structure. Okay. It was just, we were just vibing. Like, we just wanted to write like a really, really heavy love song. So we just like wrote about love. It went on and on and on. I think at first it was like 6 minutes or something. Wow. Yeah. So now when we were like now structuring the EP, we took Breathless, and I was like, guys, this one has to be a part of the EP, but it needed to be restructured in a way that would appeal to like the wider population, like, you know, verse, chorus, something that people would just be like, okay, this is nice. Because the way it was, as much as I loved it, it was really just going on and on. Yeah, so it was restructured, we put it on the EP, and it's still my favorite song up to date. Okay. Yeah.
So, of course, as we wind up, I wouldn't want to finish this interview having not talked about For Sheezy. I've listened to that song. That song is quite a vibe, guys. Go listen to it. I will place the link below. So tell us about For Sheezy, like the whole process of making that song. That song is beautiful. Yeah. First of all, that song is beautiful. Yeah. Tell us about that song and like the writing process and all that.
Now, For Sheezy is also a love song, but it's more of like just like a cute love song.
I know.
Like, you know, like one of those ones where like I feel like a lot of people have been in a position where they've been with somebody and this person means so much to them that for real they cheesy, like
true.
They will go crazy over the like even the hook, like the sun shines brighter with you, like I love you basically. Nikusho nimecheesy. Yeah, it's just pure love, like in its purest form, just like happy, joyful, kind of childlike. Like,
of course.
Yeah, so it's also one of my favorites in that sense, that it's just like a beautiful, like happy song.
You were really top in those feelings creating that song, I can tell. You were really top of it. So aside from the released EP already, is there something your fans should expect from Ruguru?
Yes, you should expect a lot more music, a lot of more music videos, visualizers, maybe another project this year. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
So tune in to actually know. I've had so much fun having you here. You are so beautiful, so talented.
Thank you.
Maybe you could say a little bit of something to, wrap it up. Maybe give us a little wrap up a cappella. We wouldn't mind. We love to listen to your voice.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing. Thank you guys for listening. If you reached this point in the interview and you want to show that you've reached this point, comment. I like giraffes. Yeah.
Yep, you heard that. I like giraffes at this point. Comment.
And I love you guys so much. Stream my EP Ruguru. It's on all platforms, and my music is also on YouTube at Ruguru. You can find For Sheezy, you can find No Love, you can find Blessings, whatever you want, it's there. Yeah.
Yes, that's it from us. Thank you so much, guys. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think down in the comments below. For Ruguru's music, we're going to place the links so that you can get to them directly. And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You're so
Thank
beautiful.
you for having me.
Thank you, guys. We love you. Up until the next video. For Sheezy. Nika show, me cheesy. Now we're I got the lyrics.